Good morning. This is the view from my bedroom window. Got heating, it's really hot in there. Probably be a better day than yesterday, although apparently this morning there's going to be 50-mile-an-hour winds. And there's 6 beds in this room. And let's see out the window. Car park. And I woke up at just after 5 and thought I was wide awake. And I thought, oh, I'll lay down for another hour. And then I fell back asleep and woke up at 10 to 8. So much for an early start. I was always going to get up and go up too. It's just over there. If I can move that bag, is where I keep my bits. I hang them to the side of the. Got a drink. My drink's in that little pouch there, and eyeglasses and whatever I might need, like iPad and earplugs. And oh gosh, it's a long video. And then so I've just got all my bits and pieces on charge. Should go and get a cup of tea, I think. Oh, good morning. It's now 11 o'clock and I am going up there. I've driven down to here, which is, I was going to walk, but it's cut out a couple of miles since it's a bit of a late start as usual. And still no phone service, no internet. I don't know how I survived last night, but I'll switch the camera around in a minute and do a panoramic because it's quite spectacular down here. I'm going that direction, but I'm in the basin of all these hills. I'm not going to go for the summit, I'm just going to go for the tarn since it's such a late start. And there's meant to be high winds today and possibly some snow apparently on higher ground. In I go. Oh, that wind is cold. I think I may just be getting out my new super jacket. That on underneath my coat. Oh, you'll see once I get moving. It's starting to heat up quite a bit. Just see the park behind. And by the way, that drying room would dry my coat and dry up my boots. So I need to put on damn boots this morning. But so far the feet don't feel wet and squishy, so probably not too bad. It's soaking wet. It's getting a bit cold, so I might have to put a second pair of gloves on. The wind is strong. Across this stream now. Oh dear. Hope you can hear me. I'm playing back a video from yesterday. A lot of it you couldn't hear, so never mind. Nice waterfall up there. Goes up towards that. So far it's been a nice, a little bit of an incline. So the hard stuff was to come. Oh. I lost half of my, I have a closing case for my phone, and because of the rain yesterday, it's not waterproof, and some of the water's getting inside the front cover. So I took it off and put it in my bag, but obviously with the wind and the rain and poncho flapping, and somewhere on the line it fell out. Okay, I've come up from there. There's a little waterfall here. There's a bigger one over there. I don't know if you can see that man over there. Just doing a bit of a panoramic. And there's a little waterfall over there. I was walking with a couple for a little while. They've gone off, split into a different track. They're going up to the pike. They were nice. Discussing all sorts. Social media. None of us having internet. Oh dear. Anyway, I shall crack on. I've got to cross this little waterfall here. The track goes over that way. Bigger waterfall. Still going up. Don't think I'm that far off the first tarn. So not going to be as long a walk as I anticipated. It's quite pleasant at the moment. You're on this stone path. Spectacular, actually. More of the same waterfall. The wind's picked up. It's just stopped at the moment. It's coming in gusts. It's quite cold, the wind. So we're heading to the first time. Pushing up the storm jacket. I've got to cross this somewhere. Might be an arrow up there. In that direction. I've got to go across. And here's the first tarn. Tarn Styhead. There's a few people coming the other way. A couple of joggers. Stop and have lunch, but it's not very short. It's 1:15, so I'm going to stop by this tarn. There's no rocks down here. It's a bit boggy, but I've got my seat, and I shall have a cup of tea and something to eat. Right. Can't say it's the comfortablest, but it certainly stops you having to sit on the wet ground. There's a tarn from down there. I've just come up here and come to the stretcher box. Tarn there. Over there. I just have to check because there's a track here. knocked me over. Had a wee bit of trouble finding the stretch box. I needed to turn left and I went straight on. But so glad I've got my specs on my phone. It's always was a little treat, even though I've got no phone service that still uses GPS, so I can still track where I am. Anyway, the tarn is just up on top of that hill. So I've got a little bit of up to do. That wind is really strong in quiet places. That's Styhead tarn where I was. Around on this path here, and I'm going up and up and up, and that wind is fucking strong. Across this, hopefully I won't get wet feet, or they'll sort out. Sprinkling tarn, bear me over the wind. Right, I'm heading back down now. That must be down water in the distance. Village Valley. I'm looking at my Fitbit, looks like I'm doing about 1 mile an hour. I mean, it hasn't been too steep, to tell you the truth. Come back up, I came up this ridge here, and a lot of it's really close to the close to a gorge really, and a little bit you know, for me coming down, so I can't really rely on my knees to hold me up, so if I twist them or something, so it was a little bit scary there, but at the moment the wind's dropped. I've got some big gusts up there. I end up having to sit down on the trail because it was pushing me. I was really close to the edge. I thought, right, I'm sitting down, mate. But it's been a nice day, really. Hasn't rained. Cross fingers. Shouldn't have said that. It's probably going to pour. Didn't see any snow. Mind you, it might be up higher. And I shall carry on. Finished that walk. That was, I was just on the 6 miles, but it was hell, it was windy. It took me quite a long time to do. I had a bit of phone service when I was up high, but I haven't got any phone service now, so I can't update me Fitbit on phone yet. I don't know if the hostel's got its Wi-Fi on yet, which is a bit of a pain having nothing there at all. Can't upload any videos, I can't update my Fitbit, so I shall have to see. It's meant to pour down tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be doing any walking tomorrow. Might just do a drive around. But yeah, I like that walk. It wasn't, I didn't find any bits particularly steep, my left knee sore a bit, but I think that's because I slightly twisted it yesterday when I fell down. But coming down that second path was quite steep and quite some big steps in it, which isn't easier for me to do with my knees. But the one going up was fine. Probably would have been better coming down that way. Don't know. If that wind hadn't been there, it would have been a bit more enjoyable, because the one coming back was quite close to the gorge, and I didn't like it when it got a gust of wind. So yeah, about 6 miles. Now I'm just sorting out my bits and pieces. Got my boots off, sitting on the bottom of the car for the heater. Just start drying them out, because they're not dried out today. My feet are, my socks, I've taken those off. They were soaking inside the boot because it hasn't rained. So, and they can dry there for a bit in the heater while I drive around, and then I'll put them back in the drying room tonight and hope for the best.